not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly united, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my...
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today we have an NFC fighting storm between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Packers sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys holders of only a lone win across this campaign. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And off we go from AT&T. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Gain of 15 there, and it'll give the Packers the first.
Let's go now.
Love now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Opposite, green.
Going run again with Jacobs. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Quick slants into the hands of Golden. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1 now. Love. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And stopped on the run back at the 27. And here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie starter, out of the University of Tennessee.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. He kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
So first down from the 41. They're going play action. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Out of of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has it at the 7. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, 52, boom.
Love from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. The 40. Hits the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league, it becomes just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make it different.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the 16. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys and their running back about to get back to work. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw secured by George Pickens. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here's the snap on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Check right.
Jacobs gets in on the draw. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
No gain on the play.
To the air on 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. The turnover on downs only led to 3, obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Trying to work quickly now.
1st down.
That's Pickens with a catch out right. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
Back to throw. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Wilson Adebo's got it. And the Packers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. 1st and 10 from the 32. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Let's go.
Love out of the shotgun. It's Ironman downfield. He's got it. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Here we go.
To the air with Love. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Boswell on for the field goal.
And we will not see the field goal try just yet as the clock has hit zeros on our 1st quarter. The Packers on top early. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Boswell able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning in from the 16. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone.
19 tight. Set. 79 Bronco. 72.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense working quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was as they defended that pretty darn well.
Setting up the screen. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Working quickly here.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First down, play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Intended for number 83. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-score game in the first half. George Pickens the touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Play action, Love. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 48-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. That's Io Manuel with the catch outright. And he's brought down after a short gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 32.
Love now off the play action. He's got his man. This is Kraft. So this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Packers first down.
Love to throw again. He's got it near the 8. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers go up by 12. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Packers bump the lead up to 13 points. Now Boswell on to send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pays pretty good dividends for them, too.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Throwing from the gun here. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. They're working quickly here. Takes the second down snap. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a one-score game in the first half. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good.
Check right.
First down.
Handoff now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last one, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Packers first down.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning.
Packers.
Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, go. 60 ready. Ready?
Love now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Stick it in the air. Love. Able to find Eilmanner. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Check right.
Throwing again. Love. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers bump the lead up to 13 points. Now Boswell on to send this away. Kick taken in here at the 17. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Cowboys back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets.
60 Eagle.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is taken ahead to the 37. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
It's now 2nd and
Throwing now off the play action. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
19 lock, 70 Lion. Check out.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Cowboys get it back on his 6th interception of the season. First down now, ball at the 33.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught, nice game left side. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Has him on the quick hitter. Fights his way through a tackle. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a one-score game before halftime. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6.
Packers 34.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense headed out late in the half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. All set now. First and 10.
2 yards. First down, Green Bay.
To the air with Love. Golden there to grab it. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
43-yard attempt.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game. So a 2-score game. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Short kick gathered in at the 15. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. He's out in the clear. Through the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
32-yard line.
Going now on first down. Caught out left. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2.
Cowboys 35.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them. So they can really use some more points on this drive. A Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Hut,
The
hut.
tight end in motion now.
Block 40. Hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This is ahead for about 5. And stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Check.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they get out about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. On the sneak, it's Love. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Check
Play
right.
fake, it's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Shot.
2nd and Six coming up here.
Pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Check right.
That's Io Manor with the catch out right. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. We've set it down from the 37.
43 rounds.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Set,
First
ready.
down, Packers.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing, it's Love. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Deron Bland has it. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Let's go.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Set. 19, Hawks, 7, Hawks, 19, Cup 19. 6. Warriors 70. Hut.
Back now, pressure coming. It is cut left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing out to the left, cut. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set. Liking, H, check out.
Sticking to the air here. Finds his back complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Go streets. Let's go.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Bronco 80.
They'll work against the blitz. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Looking to throw. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Love from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set.
Loves to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cowboys, then this running back, headed back out for a new series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. They'll run here on first down. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Fits it through the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here. He has it at the 5! And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Now they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys jump in front now by 5.
Cowboys 42. Packers 37.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers all set to get back out there. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down,
White.
Green Bay.
Jacobs running behind center.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's completed right side. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay!
To number 80.
The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Packers will set up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the 2-point conversion. Well, you told me this before, Brock. That decision, all about the math right there. 2-point lead doesn't do them much good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, the lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time because we're in the final frame of this game. So we go to overtime, and I don't think you and I would mind that too much. Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range now.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
To the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st. 2 set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
70 range, half the 60, half the 60.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Design quarterback run here. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're throwing it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Come on, set. 33, yellow.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
A gain of 34 yards.
Blue check.
The Packers first down.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Love out of the shotgun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Packers first down.
Check pink.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
On the double.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They send a man in motion.
Set.
To the air with Love. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one doesn't go far.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Blue
Looking to throw. He's going to run for it. And they take this in for the score. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Jordan Love, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. He's brought down after a nice little effort there, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys pushing to get within range for a game winner. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. Finds a big lane. And he has it all the way down to the 8. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He keeps the option on 2nd and goal. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Red 38. Hut.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And the spike stops the clock. 29 seconds left.
Yellow.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Blue.
Looking to throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That's good for a Packers first down.
And with 11 seconds remaining, they get it spiked.
Yellow.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Blue.
Here he is to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And
So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. This is for the ball game. Oh, what a play! He pulls in the Hail Mary and wins this game!
Touchdown, Green Bay.
For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown, and even rarer does it happen on that type of home run play.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game, and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most memorable finishes we've ever called.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.